the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Ready.
No room, now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
3rd down, here's Williams. It is caught left side. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Williams from the gun. Got a man, that's Nacua. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. From the gun, they get to Brown. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that inside.
Looking quickly here.
13 yards on the play. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stop. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. A nice gain of 8 there. It brings him to first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, Milrow. Looking for some pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Go, Riggs. Here we go. Hawk.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That ball is loose, and that's going to be a touchback. No, it goes out at the 1. Wow, they still have a shot at this. All right, so they're facing 4th down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. Would have hurt to fumble away inside field goal range. But thanks to that ball bouncing out, they'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Down. Count to 60. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mid.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Colts have it. Space on the right. He's got room. The 30. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Gets him on the in route. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Live on 2nd, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back to Brown on 1st down. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy, right? Grab some cloth and drive him to the ground with all you got. What is up?
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey. And as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving, the Colts have taken the early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. With the 1st down yardage.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes out to the left. An escape throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Now offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Milrow with it on 1st. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Shotgun now for Milrow. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
70. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60.
Third and short, it's Milrow. That's caught for the first. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down. Genty from the gun. Space past the 35. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. From the gun, Milrow finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Headed out right. Now he takes it. That one gains 7. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw here from Milrow. Throw is caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Milrow. Finds Genty underneath. And he's able to take this one down at 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
This is Genty on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Another give here to Genty. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return starts at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams on 1st down. Through the middle. points and the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
16. Cowboys 12.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now, Milrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hey, smash.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Makes the catch. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, come on. Alert, alert. Hawk 70, Hawk. Go, Rig, go. Ready?
Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw, here's Milrow. Caught out left. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Kevin Pirates, here we go. Shot. 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check smash, check smash. Ready?
Here's Milrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Genty. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. Hey, Rig. Trap 50, trap 50.
Pistol now for Milrow. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game.
Cowboys 19, Colts 16. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Williams to throw on first. That's completed right side. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Bill Rowe looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Travis Hunter making that play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke. Take it.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. He's able to muster up a little something there after bringing in that fumble, Brock, but he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Has it downfield working the left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. And the Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, Williams. Gets some space around midfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Vegas!
1st down throw by Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
We got Hornet!
Oh, shotgun handoff to Brown. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a third-quarter lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, come on.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Milrow from the gun. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Tag. Liking it. Ready.
Quick throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Cut out left. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Getting out to his left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Catch made. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the air yet again, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. That's completed out to the right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Ready, set.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Onto on the crossing route. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Cowboy 80.
Milrow with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the ready.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, target. 90, 60 by 6, 60.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th-quarter lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter, and it sets up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Colts trail by a field goal. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Shoves him off. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw. And Willie, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returning in from the 16. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Brought in by his back here. It's Shensi. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They look to throw it. Rolling into enemy territory. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Pistol now for Milrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted! That will do it! And the Cowboys make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL game and to win this game. How is it viewed and valued by the guys out there?
It really is different. I mean, it feels like a primetime game, but you know, especially if you love football, you've watched this game as a kid growing up. And then you go play a Turkey Bowl game in your backyard, so it is extra special. And to win it, it's that much sweeter.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. about to make moves, set speed. Beast who make me fight.